Unfortunately, Ivan Demna has been injured with a broken hand, and his estimated return is March 11th. It's gonna be like at least I think 12 days or something. So we're gonna get that first line. Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Dinware is actually up to an 87 overall. So we're gonna put him up there. Bring Bolduc up there. So it's gonna be a +2. Nice Denoyer Bolduc with Yarncroak, Hayton, Kraus. We're gonna bring back Dano for the fourth line. Power play is gonna be with Slavkovsky there. Yarncroak. We're gonna put in Denoyer right there. And then as for the penalty kill, Hayton. I'm gonna take a look and see what our penalty kill stats are like. Joshua was available to play. Okay, we lost our next two games. That's fine. So yeah, power or penalty kill got a little bit worse. Power play still not as good as I want it to be. Um, let's fix the penalty kill first of all. Kapanen can be taken off the penalty kill. We'll put Dano in there. Put in, yeah, so Gooley can go there. It'll be Bean, Jack Eye, Nyes, Hayton. Um, Let me just see what he has pretty good defense stats, but if Kapanen is better, I honestly would rather put him there. Uh, yeah, he gives us a +1, so we'll do that instead. Nice. Tinware, Bolduc. Uh, yep, so it looks good for me. You know, Slavkovsky will get the opportunity there on the first line until Demidov is back. Yep. So for points, Suzuki has 62 points in how many games have we played? 44. Oh, that we can see right here. Points leader Suzuki Hudson up there. Goals, Demidov was 28. He was third before his injury. Assist leaders, goalie wins leaders. We'll go to Stats Central right now. Um, so yeah, 62 points, 58 for Hudson, 54 for Demidov, but he had to get injured, which sucks. Dobson there at 49, Caulfield 44 and 39. He's actually not shooting the puck. He's not scoring, I mean, which is interesting. Suzuki's there fourth in points, so that's a huge season for Nick Suzuki right now on a really cheap contract. Let's go the entire league defenseman. So Hudson's actually leading the race. If we can win that North, that would be huge. We just have to continue with these lines that we have right now, and hopefully he can get that done. Let's see. Head coach replaces player. Let me just see what our head coach actually did there with the lines. Roy Angstrom aren't even up there. So we get Angstrom back in the lineup. Bolduc back. Yep, that's good. Still curious to see what the plan is with Jacob Fowler. Like clearly 900 save percentage goalie. Think what we're gonna have to do is edit our trading block. And there's a few guys that I actually wanted to put on there already. So, uh, Gage, Kapanen. First guy is gonna be Jacob or Victor. I don't know why I said Jacob. Jakob Dobish. And then I think Beauvillier, it's the last guy. Probably put on there. He's not really being used anyway, so that's fine. But also, let's see if we can find a trade for Dobish. Montebo's stats still good. I mean, he's actually probably lost a significantly. Yeah, I mean, last 10 games, still 5-3. Dobish though, where is he? There you go, Dobish. 13 wins. Like he's still good. I mean, last year he played playoffs. He played one game. Like he's not a bad goalie, and it's something personal. But like we have Jacob Fowler waiting there. Um, let's see if there's any trades. Third and a fourth are Chatfield. Like Chatfield maybe, but yeah, he's 14 points. We don't really need him. He's at an expiring contract. So what we could do is hold on to Dobesh until the trade deadline and then make a decision there if we want to keep Fowler in the AHL for another year. The only main issue I have with it is that he's on his ELC right now. We're kind of burning it in the AHL, which is pretty pointless. So, I mean, what's the point? Rather just bring him up now. He can develop more, or we just leave him there. He doesn't really develop, and then what do we do? Just, I guess, sign him cheap as a starter. Get rid of Montebo soon. That's probably the plan. Yeah, I didn't realize we're actually in the month of February, but Demidov comes back in March 11th, so it's in a whole month. He's gonna come back after the trade deadline, actually. So that's kind of a big loss. And speaking about losses, we just get Zachary Bolduc, who also gets injured now, who was playing on our second line. So that kind of sucks. But as much as that sucks, we had Yarncroke who played there before. We'll keep that fourth line. We'll get Arvidsson to play on the third line. So yeah, we'll get Arvidsson on the power play as well because he's a sniper. So we'll put him up there, and Yarncroke can play at the point, and yeah, it should be good for the rest of the lines. Now we'll just continue simming. I'll sim right up to the trade deadline. Montreal players are now eligible. I think that must be Fabro, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Fabro and Bolduc are both back, so that's good. What is yeah, he's been taking penalties basically, but move this back. Fabro can come back in. Penalty kill. Let's make sure it's good. I think it's better with Fabro on there. Yeah, we'll keep Fabro there with Bean and Gooley. That gives us a +2, so that's good. Let me see. Yarncroke game logs. What do you do? 2 assists. Like he sims really well on that second line. So we'll put Bolduc back on his third line and keep these lines rolling. Let's see what we can do these last few games before the trade deadline. We're currently first division. Trailing is the Panthers by 1.85 win, which is really good. 4-1 loss. Can we win these last two? Trey Augustine's been injured with a bruised hip. Head coach replaced player. And then yeah, we lose the last two unfortunately. Still top of the division, so that's good. Dobesh 21 games, 13 wins. So I mean, power play is looking much better. 8 in the league and 5th in penalty kills. That's really good. Forwards, Suzuki's trailing Barkov. So really, our worst enemy right now is the Florida Panthers. We'll take a look at their lineup quickly. See who they have. I don't think I've made a trade with the Florida Panthers, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, pretty good. Like that top 6 is really good. It's probably better than ours. Their defense, I like ours more. Definitely the bottom 6 is not that good. Goalies, I saw Bobrovsky. Their goalies, yeah, that's a hole for sure. Reimer is actually doing pretty well. Ferraro, so yeah, their defense is a little better, but I still think our team's better. So yeah, we'll go to Stats Central, but for points, Suzuki with 77 points in 62 games, so definitely trending towards that 89 point mark. Probably gonna beat that career high, which is good. Last year, kind of had a down year, 71 points. Next, we got Hudson with 70 points, 62 games, 57, almost top. almost point per game for Dobson. He kind of regressed a little bit, but that's fine. Demidov with 54 and 50 unfortunately gets injured for at least a month, so ruins is pretty much his whole season. Slavkovsky's been there on the first line. We could actually see to move him to the second, maybe put Nyes there at the first. See how Nyes is the same entire league. Barkov, Suzuki, Hudson is there, trailing Josh Morrissey. So we'll see. I mean, in terms, if you do plus minus, it's definitely Caulfield who's winning that. I mean, not Caulfield, Hudson who's winning that. Rookie skaters, Dinwiddie, or I mean, Runbacker. I was thinking maybe we could put him up there for that Calder, but he's not, even close to there. Dinwiddie is even behind Ryan Backer, which is crazy. Pretty crazy. So we'll see. What did they do the last few games? Last 10 games, 3 points. Game logs hasn't been that good. Yarncrook likes to play on the second line for sure. Like last 10 games, 6 points. Desnoyers, 9 points his last 10. Yeah, so we're going to move Nyes up to the first line. Slavkov's going to be bumped down to the second. I just want to see how they sim like that. Bolduc, Hayden Kraus, Olivier. That's good. Hudson, Dobson, Gooley, Fabro, Reinbacker, Bean. Like we could honestly, if I did this, you know what? I think Reinbacker deserves the boost just because he's been playing some good hockey. So Dobesh still unsure what to do with him. He's on an expiring deal actually, so we can take a look. That's another thing that isn't really helpful to us. We don't have that much cap space. We have a couple guys to re-sign. Probably, what is he looking for? I mean, 1 million is really cheap. It's almost like you trade Montebo, you run Dobesh and Fowler. Expiring contracts would be a Bolduc, Kapanen. Yeah, so no one significant. Bolduc maybe. We'll wait for him. Montebo, we have to re-sign. What does he want? 5 million. He's 30. I mean, what if we trade Montebo? We keep Dobes. We re-sign Dobes right now, okay? We re-sign Dobes right now. It becomes a starter. We had a good stretch where he was, yeah, so 2 years, and we'll give you an NTC, or no, a modified, no trade clause, 1.7. He should insta sign this. Discuss with his family, but theoretically, if we do that, we sign him, we trade Montebo. Who wants Montebo? I mean, he has more trade value than Dobesh. Nobody wants him right now. Okay, we sim to the trade deadline now. Video is probably going to end after we do this trade deadline real quick. We'll be a buyer. Enter the trade deadline. So we'll see who's available. Brady Shea. No one see, I could have acquired him earlier. I was thinking about it, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense. The price is high. Gustafson, 28 years old. This guy would be a great starter, but we don't need another older goalie. Kemper, there's no one really interesting that's to be acquired. Like we don't need any of these guys here. What we could do, I did see trade alert. Edmonton trades a third a day. Pittsburgh for Witherspoon. I did see actually someone, Jake Evans. We used to have him. Maybe for the fourth line. 25 points, 62 games. Radkov and Beck's not bad. Beck in a third. He's also on a cheap contract. It's like, what if we go to Utah? We say, we'll trade you Dano. Yeah, that's Toronto. Let's see. Actually, quickly see Mathis in there, 86. Has document grown, 82. Nope. Shen a third of Florida for a second, a third, and Gabarakiamev. Jake Evans, Josh Anderson's available there too. So what if we give you? Yeah, they don't want to know, but we could do something like this. I like Farrell. What if we did this? Dano Farrell for Evans. We reacquire Evans. Yeah, we're good off that. But I mean, what about the penalty kill? He probably. Let's see. Mm, because Dano's how old? 34. He's gonna. I mean, he's on his expiring contract. So what if we added Edmonton's? Or do we add a third? Hmm. And we add, I think we add a third. Yeah, we added our third for next year just to make it fair because Evans, he's a pretty good player. Dano Farrell, a third for Evans should go through. There you go. Good trade for us, I think. It's good depth. We can see if we can find a trade partner for Arvidsson. Hasn't been that good, honestly. Locked him up for a few years. I think he was medium top six, but he dropped down. Provorov carry a third for a second. Yeah, we're not gonna. It's a pretty big trade, but we don't need to be doing all that. Next, we're gonna look obviously at Arvidsson. It's been pretty much a bet, like 4 points, 10 games, no trades. What was his contract? Yeah, it's a cheap contract anyways. So, but what the main reason we were coming in here for is to see if we can find a trade partner for Montembeau. Um, he's gonna be on an expiring contract. Let's just say he's already asking for 6 million. Let's just say we go on a good run. He's gonna want upwards of like 7, 8 million. No teams even have interest in him. He won the best in the last year. I'm gonna see a team who is currently lacking a goalie. Columbus can't be a team in the division though. I mean, Edmonton Oilers. That works. Okay. What if we get your next year's first rounder? Straight up for Montembeau. Will this go through? Rejected. Not barking up the wrong tree, they say. Um, if I trade you Watt or Beck or Engstrom, a lot of interest in Beck. So Montembeau Beck for a first. It makes sense for Edmonton. They never really had a goalie. They're trying to get rid of Jari, right? Yeah, or Vinny and Janssen. They have Tristan Jari. I mean, yeah, they do have a starter technically. Okay, let's keep going. They're trading away Kemper. Anybody doesn't have a goalie. Hmm. That's the thing. Most teams do have a. Is that an 89 overall for Stolars? That's crazy. He's on a cheap contract too. Hmm. That's the thing. Most teams they have a starter. Edmonton's looking like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bobrovsky. Yeah, they're in their division. I can't do that, but yeah, Anderson. It's just Columbus. That's the issue that we could play against them. Uh, ooh, Carolina. Okay, I think the only team that's making sense right now is the Edmonton Oilers. So I want to get their first for next year. Let's see what the McDavid contract situation is looking like. 2 more years. So yeah, we'll try this. Edmonton first for Montembeau Beck. Will this go through? Trade rejected. You're not barking up the wrong tree. I'll give you your seventh round pick back as well. Trade rejected. And I'll give you a fourth for next year. Trade still rejected. Okay. What if I give you Columbus? Well, my third for this year. We think this proposal could work if you accept the deal. We would have to put your waivers, take them into account. Edmonton Oilers would not accept this deal. What if I take back Jari, a third, and any other skaters you're interested in that I don't really want? I can give you Pickford, Mooney. No, unless they're like lighting it up. But Pickford and Mooney, we can for sure say goodbye to. Wait, was he even on there? Oh, he wasn't even on here. Okay, Carconi, Konyushov, sure. For Jaria first, we'll just go through. Trade rejected. You're not barking up the wrong tree here. That's what they say. Joshua Hua, maybe? Yeah, he signed at 1.5 for 5 years. Could be a good player for them at their bottom six. I'll probably take out the third, then add like a fourth. Fourth for this year. Let's go through. Trade rejected. Okay. Put in the third. Okay, wait. What if we put in the fourth back, but then we take out Jari? Well, let's go through. Trade rejected. They don't want to put Jari on waivers. What if we just take away like one of your players in the NHL? Petrie. We'll take Petrie. Well, let's go through. Trades rejected. All right. This isn't working. This is not working how I wanted it to. Give him Owen back still. We'll go after a first in 2 years from now. Maybe. 2031 first. Come on. You know you want to say yes, Edmonton. Come on. 2 sevens as well. Come on. Come on. 2029 first. Ah, they don't want to put. Oh my god, they don't want to trade Jari. This is just not working. Okay, that's it. Oh my god, their first is worth so much. Columbus would have too many goalies. Take Frederick Anderson. Too many skaters. Are we serious? Jet Greaves. I'll take Lundestrom. Seventh back. We'll just go through. Totally unwilling. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay. What we'll do now is we'll try to get their second for. Oh my god, they have no seconds left. A second, a third, and a third. We'll take out the sevens. So Montabo Beck. Oh my god, leave me alone. Montabo Beck for a second and 2/3. We'll just go through. Oh my god. Who's the worst team in the NHL right now? 24 wins is what I saw. You know what? No, won't work. Is that 28? Oh, no. Yeah, they're trading away Gustafson, though, right? Doesn't work. Guys, we'll be back. See if we can do some due diligence with Montabo and another team. Just give me 1 second. Hey guys, we're back, and unfortunately, we could not find a trade partner for Samuel Montembeault, but we will look at the trade deadline summary. So Tom Wilson finally gets dealt to the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for a second, Boumedienne, and two others. Samuel Girard gets traded for a fourth and a sixth from Pittsburgh for 2 seconds from Anaheim. Or Pittsburgh requires 2 seconds, sorry. New Jersey, yep. Shilov, Cole Brown, anyone? Haig, Wenberg, Milano. Ryan O'Reilly goes to New York Rangers for a fifth, for Hemi and a fourth and a fifth. Chatfield to the Blackhawks with the third for a second, and Samuel Savoie. Paling to the Kraken for Lindgren a third. Our trade, Deneau Farrell and a third for Evans. Novonti and Elenis to the Blues for Pia Suter. To the Sens. Yeah, so nothing really crazy. I mean, maybe the Ryan O'Reilly, Tom Wilson finally gets dealt, but not any big trades. Colin Miller on the waivers. Hmm. I'm just trying to see. Does he hit? Not really. All right, that's just 16 games. Let's see. 79, 108. Yeah, we'll just let him go. We have other defensemen. So our lines will be reset because we traded for Evans, so Kapanen. Where's Bolduc? Yeah, Bolduc there. Switch Kapanen and there. We still got a +2. That's great. That is great. So Kapanen, Evans, Olivier, Kraus, Hayden, Bolduc, Slavkovsky, Denoyer, Yonkro, Caulfield, Suzuki, Nyes, power play Caulfield. No, we're gonna get actually technically we had Slavkovsky, but I'll put Nyes up there. So Nyes, Caulfield, Suzuki, Hudson, Dobson. Hudson, finisher, distributor, puck carrier. Make this Suzuki. Dinwiddie, Slavkovsky, Bolduc, Fabro, and Bean. I'd honestly do Fabro, Reinbacker. I like that more. Bolduc, you know what? We could try this just because I'm sure Hayton wasn't adding much to the power play. I mean, he actually does have 8 points. So, who comes out then? Fabro's never played. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Okay, Fabro up there, Dinwiddie, and then we'll put in Barrett Hayton. Perfect. Penalty kill, Suzuki with Lawson, Krause, Dobson, and Hudson. Penalty kill line. Second, we'll put Evans with Olivier with Gould. I think Reinbacker gave us a +3. I mean, yeah, we'll keep the +2. So then Kapanen, Hayton, Bean, Reinbacker. Yep, that's good to me. Perfect. So lines are looking good. So yeah, we still kept Montebo. I think what the plan will be now is obviously if any goalie starts to struggle, excuse me, we can then bring up Jacob Fowler. And then I think the main plan will be at the draft we will trade Samuel Montembeau. So yeah, but that's gonna conclude the video. We'll quickly look at some of our stats. I think we already looked at the stats from here. So Suzuki with 77 points, Hudson over a point per game. Demidov still has the most goals on the team, but he's injured. So we'll take a look at the injury report before we end off this episode. March 11th. So I think we're close to almost a few days. So we just simmed to Ottawa's game. He could maybe be back by then. Oh yeah, so we actually did sign Dobush to an extension. He accepts this. That's perfect. Demidov is available for our next game. Probably leave him on the bench for now, just because I don't want to re-injure his injury. But yeah, I mean we're pretty much set to go for the goalies. See if we can get Demidov back in the lineup now. Oh, yep, he's good to go. So we will take Yarncroke out. Put Demidov back on the first. And yeah, we'll run this. Perfect. Keep Dinwiddie there for now. Probably remove Nice. Has he been good on the power play? 7 points. Yeah, we'll leave him there. And yeah, we'll keep the power play like this. Just want to see if Dinwiddie can generate some extra offense there on the first power play. Right now it has 8 points, so we'll keep that in mind after a few sims. We'll sim a few games, see how that goes. Cole Kepke, we don't need him. 3-2 loss, 4-1 win. Alright, another loss. Dante Fabro's been injured. That's fine. Actually, let me put him on his strong side. This guy's been simming pretty well, I guess. Let's see. Does he still have? Yeah, no points. We'll take him off there. Demonoff can go back on the first PP. Just see if Dobson's simming well on the power play. 6 points. If I do something like this, would that be good? Linebacker, it's 5 points. Skovsky, Boldo, Caton. Let's see. We'll move up Linebacker and I'll play Jacka there. Okay, this should be good. Continue the sim. Owen Beck's been injured in the AHL. Dante Fabro's available. We'll wait until these next two. We'll put him back in the lineup now. Save all in all, we're simming pretty well right now. No complaints. Let's see what Ryan Backer did actually the past few games. 2 points. That's fine. Get Fabro back in there. Let's see. Nothing. Demidov, 58 points. Yeah, he had one more point. I'm just trying to get him to win the Calder, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Good win for against the Boston Bruins. Zamula is available to claim. I mean, he's actually not bad on a cheap-ish contract. I mean, as a depth, has he been playing the AHL? Oh, I mean, 19 points in the NHL. We'll claim him for the playoffs. Invalid lines or rosters. We have to send someone down, so we'll send him down. Yeah, we don't technically need him. He can just sit on the bench too. See what happened? We clinched the playoffs. There you go. Good for. Oh, we clinched that early. Wow. How many games do you have left? Oh wow. Because top of the division, so that's good. Won 4 in a row now. Let's keep it rolling. Bull Duke, finisher with a fractured jaw. Damn. All right, well, Zamula will get some playing time. Trey Augustine is available. Let's see. Zamula's there. Just want to see Miller. Oh, he's actually. Whoa, he's been in 2 games. He's been crazy good. Yeah, we'll put in Trey Augustine back in there. We will sub Owen Beck back in there. Davidson should be in his spot. Yep. Continue the sim. I mean, looking really good right now. 7 the power play, 6 on the penalty kill. Quickly look at these stats. 86 points. And Dinware has 36. So I highly doubt he's going to be up there. Demonov, what was it? 60. Yeah, he's a point per game. It just sucks. He was injured for so long. Or Suzuki's up there, third in points. It's really good. Hudson, 1 point off, but he has the better plus minus. That's really good. Rookie skaters, Stenberg will win it. Yeah, not much we can do for Danway there. He's on the first power play, second line. I mean, Reinberger's having a good rookie season. 36 points in a third pair role. His average time on ice is 17 minutes. That's 5 power play points. Cannot complain there. Finish off the year. Hopefully Hudson can win that Norris. It'll be a huge boost for him. Finish this sim real quick. Head coach replace player. Another one there against the Blackhawks in overtime. Overtime loss against the Panthers. Another game against the Panthers. 3-1 loss. Oof. He's been injured with a wrist sprain. April 22nd. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, we'll put Jake Bean in there and sub in Jack Eye. That's really not good. Lost to Boston. 4-2 loss to. Now we're starting to lose games. This sucks. Come on, Cooley. Suzuki ends the year third in points. Hudson 84. Makar with 1 more point, and Morrissey's up there too, actually, with 93 points. Yeah, so he just stole. He just stole the freaking Norris from Hudson. Oh my god. That sucks too. Can take a look again, but it's horrible. Yeah, he's won the Norris for sure. Rookie skaters. Stangberg hits 50. Reinbacker actually passes Danway. He had like no points in his last. Yeah, 1 goal -6. Honestly thinking probably to move him down a line. Yeah, it's probably gonna be better for this sim too. Might will try to get him to buy into the second line as well. Let's see, line 2. There you go. Unless there's a plus minus, that's like +2, but yeah. All right, we'll keep that for now. Yep. Dobes. Bean, Jack Eye. All right, well, these will be the lines we keep. For now, let me put Slavkovsky here. There we go, Hayton, Danware, Bolduc, Reinbacker, Dobson. Okay. We'll see who we're facing off against in the first round. Should be one of the wildcard teams, maybe Lightning Red Wing. There you go. Detroit Red Wings in round 1 of the playoffs. Let's see their lineup. Pretty much the same. Doesn't look like they acquired anyone. Casper is good. 55 points. Yeah, good year for him. Vinny got 16 points. Anyone different on defense? Defense is kind of not as good as I expected. John Gibson has been good. 919. Yeah, that's pretty good. They have Sandy Pellick on the bench as well. I'd probably put him in instead of like Wallander. I don't know why they have this guy instead, but whatever. We're not complaining. So we'll get the sim going. We have the home ice advantage as well. First period, 2-1 for the Red Wings. Second period, nothing. Third period, power play, big power play there. Oh, can't get nothing going. 10 minutes left. Anybody gonna step up another power play? Come on. Nothing. John Gibson just shutting the door. That's gonna do it. A close game, but not much going on there for us. Vorobyov gets injured in the AHL. Wilson game 2, no changes for now. First period, 1-1. Caulfield Cider. Second period, 4-4. So Hayden Slavkovsky, Dobson will slow submit another close one. Need a huge kill here. Alright, good. Still 4-4. Power play, come on. No. No, that can't be happening. Is that it too? It's gonna be it. Alright, 5 goals against. What is the issue here? I'm feeling it's gonna be on defense. So Fabro, Jake Bean, and Fabro isn't working. -3 for Fabro, -2 for Evans. Design. Alright. Hmm. Let's see what we can do about this. Defense. 4 assists. Or Mancini, what has he done? 17 points. Gonna call up Zamula. Um, let's see. Let's just add whoever. Should be fine for them. Jake Beans a -1. What is he doing? Yeah, so he's fine against. Yeah, we'll put in Zamula here. We'll get him to buy into the second line. Perfect. Because I think Gouli should be back in a few games, but we need a sure thing. Yeah, first 2 lines aren't generating much. We'll move up Hayden. Danoyer can go down. Um, Trying to think if we get rid of Kapanen and we put in Yarncroak. It's another change we should probably make. Did Yarncroak play in the playoffs last year? 2 points with Toronto. All right. We'll run this for game number 3 in Detroit. Gouli's been returned. Okay, perfect. All right, so we need to send down somebody. Do we just play Zamula anyway? What's the plan here? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, we'll move down Zamula again. Didn't even get to play a game just because we're at the maximum amount of players Gouli can play back there. All right, game number 3. Need a big win here. First period, 2-0. Let's go. Hayden Fabro. Bang. Second period, 1 goal for Detroit. Third, let's go. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Danielson, finally. Finally, finally, finally. Let's go to game four. Still in Detroit. First period, big goals. Caleb Dinwiddie, let's go. Second period, 1-1. 1-1, Lombardi. Heading into the third period, let's see if anything's gonna happen. A big goal from Caleb Dinwiddie, another one. Let's go. Big PK, let's go. And that's it. It's gonna be a huge win for Samuel Montembeau and a big game for Caleb Dinwiddie, who gets 2 goals, or only goals that game too. Back in Montreal. First period goalie. 3 goals, Bolduc, Fabro, Suzuki, and a shutout for Samuel Montembeau. 2-point game for Heaton. That's good. So series is now 3-2 for the Habs. Let's keep it rolling. And now we're back in Detroit, Michigan. First period, 1-1. Slavkovsky, Raymond. Big goal from Barry Hayden. Let's get another one before we go. A huge bad penalty to take there. Who was it? Double minor for Slavkovsky. Come on. Was we going overtime? Yes, it will. And we'll jump in here. Let's see. CO. Perfect. And yeah, we'll jump in overtime here. Alright, guys, we're starting overtime. Suzuki versus Dylan Larkin. Big win from Suzuki. Demidov brings it in. Demidov shoots. Good save. Rebound from Caulfield. Another good save by John Gibson. Moritz Sider with a 3-point game today. It's good for him. Or wait, that must be the whole series. Only 3 points. Okay. Good hit from Caulfield there. Demidov, good physicality. Montreal trying to keep it in. And Detroit gets it out there. Good pass. Hudson intercepts. Caulfield the other way. Tries to dangle. Gets it back. Caulfield dumps it in. Sherrod to Sider. To DeBrincat. Up the zone. DeBrincat shoots. Easy save for Montembeau. DeBrincat shoots. Good save. Caulfield the other way to Demidov. Montreal will get a change on the fly. To Dobson. To Hudson. Shoots. Good save. They played. Oh, nice. What a chance. Matthew now has the golden opportunity as Gibson misplays it. But he can't connect. Slavkovsky. Hudson will get it up the ice. Lane Hudson. Good pass. Dante Fabro intercepts. Nice. Slavkovsky back to Nice. First part of that was Barrett Hayden. Andrew Kopp shoots. Good save. Back to Marco Casper. Interesting shot. Oh, to Rasmussen. What a save. Hudson needs to get off the ice. He's burnt. He is burnt. And Andrew Kopp to Wallinder. Good shot. Easy save for Montembeau. And they'll try to get it out. Oh, Red Ones will keep it in. Dante Fabro up to Lawson Krause. To Jake Evans. Dumps it in. Johansson. Big hit by Jake Evans there. Jake Bean, or that's Lawson Krause, sorry. Oh, good pass up to Yarncroak. Yarncroak to Dinwiddie. Loses the puck. Tries to get it back. Shoots. Good save. Gibson will hold it. A lot of good pressure from Montreal here. Three assists for Demidov in this series. Suzuki loses a draw. Justin Falk up on the ice. Rasmussen. Good hit from Reinbacker to Demidov. Demidov up the ice. To Cole Caulfield. Demidov. Suzuki. Can't find it. Suzuki. Tabane shoots. Good save. Edmondson up the ice. Simon Edmondson to Patrick Kane. Kane to Falk. Scores! Justin Falk to force game 7 in Montreal. A good overtime, but Montreal cannot score, and Detroit will force game 7. Alright, guys, we're back with game 7 action, so we'll see what we're going to do in terms of the lineup. I think we're going to put Arvidsson in just for some depth scoring, see what he can do on the fourth line. Give me a +1. No, it doesn't. All right, Caleb Desnoyers. I think we'll go up to the second. He gets his first X Factor ankle breaker, so that's a good shot. Needs a lot of work though. We'll say that. First line is not producing, so we're gonna put Slavkovsky up there. Yeah, that's probably the best lines. Nice, Desnoyers, Demidov, Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, Kraus, Hayton, Bolduc, which has worked for us earlier in the season. Kraus not really doing much. I mean, he was really good last postseason. Doesn't have a point. I mean, maybe a Hayton that will help him out. Same with Evans. Been kind of mediocre. Yeah, first pair is doing well. Fabro's not doing well. That's the thing. So I'm gonna move up Ryan Backer. Jake Bean. The two-way defenders. Or do we put in Jack Eye for the +4? We're gonna put in Jack Eye. Montembeau. So yeah, Kapanen, Yarncroak. For now. Kapanen was kind of meh the last postseason too. You know what? We'll do Kapanen, Arvidsson, Olivier. Let's try that for the fourth line. Not gonna mess with the special. I mean, let's see. We'll put back Dobson on the first power play there. Koski, Reinbacker, Denware, Hayton. Yeah, we'll try this. Alright, should be good. Penalty kill. Let me make sure. Yeah, we got put in Gooley here. And yeah, Arvidsson, no. Kapanen. Or we'll put in Bolduc. There you go. Alright, so game 7 for all the marbles. First period, nothing. Second period, 2 goals. Dobson, Caulfield, Dobson, huge goal on the power play. Alright, biggest third period, and Fox scores right away. Oh my god. Alright, and Raymond with a power play goal. Oh my god, Montembeau, please. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. It's so over. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. It's over. Game 7. Just like that.